In order to make an observation in a Land for Wildlife Nature Challenge Sunshine Coast, the first thing to do is to head out onto your property with your phone and find a species you want to record. Open the iNaturalist app with the green bird logo. The first screen you see will look a little something like this. Tap on the Observe button down the bottom with the camera icon. This will open up the camera function. Take a photo of the organism by hitting the green button. The app will ask Retake or Next. Hit the Retake button if you're not happy with the photo, for example if it's blurry, and it will take you back to the camera function to try again. Hit the Next button if you are happy with the photo. You will then be taken to this screen. Hit the plus button next to your photo to add another photo. We recommend 2 or 3 for a good identification. Once you're satisfied with your photos, tap on the What Did You See bar. The app will use artificial intelligence to try and guess what species you have or what family it belongs in. The accuracy of this function varies. If you don't know what the species is in and the suggestion looks good, then feel free to select. On the other hand, if it's not correct, you can then type the name of the species in the search bar. We have found that it is easier to search by scientific name, as common names vary greatly and within the app tend to be lesser known variations for most species. Another tip is to type slowly to allow the app time to search through its extensive list of worldwide species. Tapping too quickly can sometimes result in the wrong option being selected. Once you have tapped on the species you want to identify it as, it will take you back to your observation. Next step is to add any notes you want to add. Keep these brief and only which can't be discerned from the photos. Things like situation, latex, smell, texture are quite helpful for plants, for example. The date and location should auto-populate from the photo. The next thing you want to do is click on Geo-privacy. This refers to the spatial coordinates of your observation. The app will give you 3 options. We strongly recommend that you choose the obscured option. Using the obscured option, the app will randomly select a point within 20 kilometers of your observation and use that as the point that people can see on the map. Only the Land for Wildlife team and the Atlas of Living Australia will get the true coordinates. This means other users can identify your observations without knowing the true location. The other options are open, which means everyone can see your coordinates. We don't recommend this option for observations on your property as it can indicate where you live to anyone using the app. The final geo-privacy option is private. Only Land for Wildlife officers and the Atlas of Living Australia will receive your coordinates, and other users of the iNaturalist app can't identify your observations. Once you have selected obscured, the next option is to select whether the observation is captive or cultivated. All Land for Wildlife observations should be from habitat areas and not from gardens or pastures, so generally you should leave this as no when submitting an observation to the Land for Wildlife Nature Challenge Sunshine Coast project. Finally, tap on Projects. To contribute your observation to our project, tap on the switch with the Land for Wildlife logo and it should turn green. Your observation is now ready to be submitted. Hit the Share button when you're ready. This will bring you back to your home screen. If you're out of range of mobile reception, your observation will load once you connect to Wi-Fi or get reception again. From this home screen, you will notice that these boxes pop up once someone has suggested another ID or left a comment. If you tap on a box, your observation will pop up. Then, if you select the middle icon, it will take you to the comments and identifications from other users. You can contribute to these discussions by clicking on the comment or suggest ID buttons down the bottom. If you want to get back to the home screen, just tap on the username up the top left-hand corner. From here, you can tap on the Explore button down the bottom left-hand corner and check out all the surrounding observations by tapping on the map markers. You can move the map around and have a look at other areas of interest. When you tap on a map marker, the observation will open and look like this. If you tap on the middle icon, you can either comment on or suggest an ID for someone else's observation using the buttons down the bottom. If you go back to the Explore screen, then click on the list icon, the app will list all the observations in your area and you can scroll through and open them rather than clicking on the map markers. We hope you've enjoyed this video about using the iNaturalist app. You can also log in from a computer by going to the iNaturalist website, iNaturalist.org.